It's an absolute pleasure and honor to be here in Carrier Technologies India Limited, speaking to the MD of the company. And Nanda, thank you very much for having us in the Innovation Center here at Carrier. Nanda comes with about 30 years of experience at Carrier. He's a lifer at Carrier. And look forward to our conversation, Nanda.
Thank you very much, Deepa, for having me in the program. Really look forward to our conversation today.
Nanda, you've come with about 3 decades of experience and you're a veteran at Carrier, right? Any particular initial thoughts that you would like to talk about your journey?
Sometimes it feels like I just joined yesterday. Time, I guess, flies, but I started this journey in Carrier in 1995. I spent the first 15 odd years in the US in the commercial refrigeration side, and then I moved back to India to be closer with family in 2009. So last 15 years I've been here. I've really enjoyed every one of my roles in here. Spent a lot of time in products, in manufacturing, and operations and management across geographies. So I come to work, I believe, with the same amount of enthusiasm today that I've had on day one.
Okay.
I assure you of that.
Yeah. Thanks, Nanda. And I've been a lifer at Deloitte as well, so there are a lot of synergies to start with.
This is the only company I have worked.
Yeah, same with me. Yeah. Okay, now coming on in terms of the digital transformation that's happening from an India standpoint, and considering the various geopolitical situations that we are having in India, and engineering is the core in terms of what we can possibly do from an India standpoint. What are your views, Nanda, in terms of how innovation engineering can transform and make India a lot more in the global market than where we are today? What are your thoughts?
No, I think you're absolutely right. I believe we have been a growing economy for some time, and I believe that we will be poised to become one of the third largest economies over the next few years. So I think there's a very strong tailwind there of growth. And I think India also has a large number of STEM graduates and engineering capability, digital capability over the years that we have been building up. So I think that also is definitely there. And I believe that what's happening is, as the world and the economies continue to evolve, we are seeing a lot more push for more products in India. For example, India as a growing economy will require more manufacturing, more engineering, more products. So from that standpoint, there is organic growth within the country itself. At the same time, I think India also provides a lot of engineering and digital services and technologies to the rest of the world. So there is an India for India story, and there is also an India for the global story. Right. And I think in both of those areas, I think engineering is very core. I think there's roughly about 1,800 odd GCCs in India, all providing various levels of service, whether it's somewhat more focused on digital, some more focused on engineering, about 65 odd billion dollars of revenue for India.
Right.
But if you put into context the amount of money that the globe or the world spends on engineering, is probably close to $2 trillion. So I think that a lot of the growth and chapters are still yet to be written.
Right.
As we continue to grow the local economy and industry, obviously we will also have growth that's happening not just in engineering, but also in all the other areas, and get more supply chain, get more ecosystem, get more labs, and get more capability. So I believe that this is we'll be on a very strong wicket and going forward.
So Nanda, in summary, we are at the tip of the iceberg, and there's a whole lot of opportunities that's available for India from an engineering space, and the tech leaders being able to collaborate together and take things together will make a lot of difference, and that's the opportunity that I see.
Yeah, I think there is a push towards becoming more self-reliant, right? There is more localization work that's kind of happening, and that wouldn't happen overnight. And it is not just work that happens in the office, right? So you need to kind of get that entire ecosystem to really work with you, and it then becomes a virtuous cycle, Deepa, because one thing leads to another, and then you keep multiplying that particular effect. So I see that happening.
Yeah.
And what also happens is the work that we have been doing, let's say, which has been in pockets, maybe more software oriented, more controls oriented, more transactional work, over the years will become a lot more strategic. It will become a lot more systems oriented. So as we get into higher order work out of India, I think the spend will naturally also increase in that direction.
Okay, and that's where you really see that's going to be the most important part for a tech leader in terms of how they position themselves.
Absolutely, because I think, look, you need to be close to where the value is really
Right,
being created,
right.
and as these kind of develop, I think it offers the tech leaders a very good opportunity to play, across those domains. When customers come to us, they don't come to us because of only tech capability or engineering or math. At the end of the day, they come to products or services because they believe and they trust in those products.
Right, right. So the opportunity that is there for India as a country is enormous, and for the tech leader, it's to be a collaborator and bring everything together. Is the opportunity that we see
Yeah.
for India as well as the tech leaders out here.